Hello students, we are going to discuss about Unit 5 Sources and Types of Indoor Air Pollution. What is indoor air pollution? What is the importance of indoor air pollution? First we are going to discuss what is indoor air pollution. It is the amount of contaminant in the air inside a building from sources such as cigarette smoking, fuel combustion for heating or cooking, certain wallboard, carpet or insulation, as well as the geology of the area, that is radon in soil or rocks beneath the structure. Radon is one of the gas, so this is the one of the air pollutant. Are you clear? Okay, that is indoor air pollutant. What is the importance of indoor air pollutant? Pollutant concentration varies significantly from building to building. The level of some common air pollutant often are greater indoor than outdoor. Are you clear on that? Okay, that is 2 to 5 times. So that is greater. Most people spend more time indoor than outdoor. Are you clear on that? Okay. What is the problem? The most threatening indoor air pollutants are smoke and soot, that is dust, from the burning of wood and coal in cooking fire. This is mostly in less developed countries. Cigarette smoke and chemicals used in building material and cleaning products. So this is the problem. What are the indoor air pollutants in developing countries? In developing countries, indoor burning of wood, charcoal, dung, scrap residue, coal. So these are the poor suffer greater risk. Indoor air pollution is greater than outdoor air pollution. Why? Level of the common air pollutant higher inside than outside. Greater in vehicle than outside. Health risk magnified. People spend 70 to 90% of their time is indoor or in farms. Who is at greatest risk from indoor air pollution? Children under 5 and the elder, pregnant women, people with respiratory disorder, that is breathing problem or heart problem, smokers, factory workers. Most dangerous indoor air pollutant: smoke, tobacco, fuel, etc., formaldehyde, radioactive radon 222 gas, very small particle, pesticide residue, then wet particles, living organism and their excrements, example dust mite, cockroach dropping, airborne spores of molds and mildews. Sources of major indoor air pollutant. First one, tobacco. Smoke expelled by smokers. It is a complex mixture of over 4,000 compounds, more than 40 of which are known to cause cancer. Second one, radon gas. Ships up naturally from soil and rock below building, thought to be the second most common cause of lung cancer. Third one, pesticide, deliberately or inadvertently applied in building to control pests. This is toxic to people as well. Fourth one, some varieties of asbestos. This is also known to cause a particular type of lung cancer. Next one, formaldehyde, a VOC, volatile organic compound, used in many material found in homes and offices, emit formaldehyde as a gas into buildings. Last one, dust mite and pollen. This is irritate the breathing system, nose, eyes and skin of people who are sensitive to this. These are the sources of major indoor air pollutant. Indoor air pollutant sources, concentration, occurrences and possible health effects. So the first one, pollutant, asbestos. The sources of asbestos: fireproofing, insulation, vinyl floor and cement product, vehicle brake lining. Dosage or concentration 0.2 fibers per ml for fibers larger than 5 micrometer. Are you clear on? Okay. So possible health effects: skin irritation, lung cancer. Second one, biological aerosols or microorganisms. The sources of this pollutant: infectious agent, bacteria in heating, ventilation and IAC system, air conditioning system, allergens. Dosage or concentration none available. Possible health effects: diseases, weakened immunity. Third one, carbon dioxide. This is also indoor air pollutant. Sources of carbon dioxide: motor vehicle, gas appliances, smoking. Dosage or concentration of this pollutant 1000 ppm. Possible health effects: dizziness, headache, nausea. Then carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide sources: motor vehicle, kerosene and gas-based heater, gas and wood stove, fireplaces, smoking. Dosage or concentration 10,000 microgram per metric cube for 8 hours, 40,000 microgram per metric cube for 1 hour. So possible health effect: dizziness, headache, nausea, death. Formaldehyde. This is also one of the air pollutant. Sources of formaldehyde: foam insulation, plywood, particle board, ceiling tiles, paneling and other construction material. Dosage or concentration of this pollutant 120 microgram per metric cube. Possible health effects: skin irritation, carcinogen. Next one, inhalable particulate. Sources of this pollutant: smoking, fireplaces, dust, combustion sources, so burning, wildfire, etc. So dosage or concentration 55 to 110 microgram per metric cube annual, 350 microgram per metric cube for 1 hour. Possible health effects: respiratory and mucus irritant, carcinogen. The last one, inorganic particulate, nitrate and sulfate. This is from outdoor air. Then dosage or concentration none available. So sulfate 4 microgram per metric cube annual, 12 microgram per metric cube for 24 hours. So the nitrate dose or concentrations are not available. So possible health effect: this is the less health effect compared with other pollutants. Other indoor air pollutants are metal particulate, arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, nitrogen dioxide. First one, arsenic. The sources of arsenic: smoking, pesticide, rodent poisons. Dosage or concentration none available. Then cadmium. Cadmium sources: smoking, fungicide. Dosage or concentration 2 microgram per metric cube for 24 hours. Lead, automobile exhaust. Dosage or concentration 1.5 microgram per metric cube for 3 months. Mercury, old fungicides, fossil fuel combustion. Concentration of this pollutant 2 microgram per metric cube for 24 hours. So what is the health effect metal particulate pollutant? So due to this, toxic or carcinogenic. Then next pollutant, nitrogen dioxide. The sources of nitrogen dioxide: gas and kerosene, space heater, gas stove, vehicular exhaust. Concentration of this pollutant 100 microgram per metric cube annual. Health effects: respiratory and mucus irritant. Ozone, this is also one of the indoor air pollutant. Photocopying machine, electrostatic air cleaner from outdoor. So the dosage or concentration 235 microgram per metric cube for 1 hour. Possible health effects: respiratory irritant, causes fatigue. Pesticide and other semi-volatile organics. Semi-volatile means partially converted into gas. Sources of this pollutant: spray and strips from outdoor. Concentrations are 5 microgram per metric cube for fluoride. Possible carcinogen. This is a health effect. Next one, radon gas. The sources of radon gas: soil gas that enter building, construction material, groundwater. So concentration of this pollutant 4 pca per liter. Then possible health effect: lung cancer. Sulfur dioxide, coal and oil combustion, kerosene, space heater, outside air. Concentration of this pollutant 80 microgram per metric cube annual, 365 microgram per metric cube for 24 hours. Possible health effect: respiratory and mucus irritant. Volatile organics. Volatile is nothing but quickly converted into gas. Sources: smoking, cooking, solvent, paint, varnishes, cleaning spray, carpet, furniture, draperies, clothing. So the concentrations are none available. Possible health effects: carcinogens. Symptoms of indoor air pollutant: great variety of symptoms can result from exposure to indoor air pollutant. Some group of people are particularly susceptible to indoor air pollution problem. Symptoms reported by people in a particular environment vary. Older people and children are generally more sensitive. People suffering from chronic lung or breathing diseases more susceptible. Nosebleed, chronic sinus infection, headache and irritation of the skin or eyes, nose and throat. More serious problems include loss of balance and memory, chronic fatigue, difficulty in speaking and allergy reaction, including asthma. Other pollutants cause dizziness or nausea. Radon, asbestos and chemicals such as benzene may have long-term chronic health effects, that is cancer. Thank you for your attention.